That's how I'm rating comics tonight. There's only a couple women here, so we can rate all the dudes, make them feel real uncomfortable. Real orange is the new black shit. This next comic, another New Hampshire guy. He's from the Kingston area, where in 1985, a guy named Sherman was the police chief, but also the Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan. So that's what he's got going for him. That's real shit. But he's a great guy. He's not in the Klan, as far as we know. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jeremy Leveille.
What up, everybody? Yeah, thank you. Monday night, you know, so people are at a bar on a Monday. You're not like too lame. That's at least something. Yeah, exactly. He just said professional drinkers. So a recent study concluded that Microsoft is the world's best company to work for in the whole world, the software conglomerate technology company Microsoft. And in a similar, somewhat related story, micro and soft are the two least favorite words of myself because I am insecure about my cock. Yeah. So there's that, and you know, I think along a similar related note there, you know, I think people these days, just get on a soapbox here, people these days are just too uptight and way too serious. People gotta relax and just chill and just like have fun.
Yeah.
So, you know, yeah, exactly, right? So one thing that I do, I try to bring fun into situations in life when it wouldn't normally be there.
Giant beard doesn't work.
So just this weekend I was running some errands. I went to the dry cleaners, the bank, and the library. I went into each establishment, went to the front desk attendant clerk, and I said in a very stern tone, I was told there would be cake here. Yes, at the dry cleaners, the bank, and the library. The reactions are pretty good. Pretty funny reactions. And also, I don't know if you guys ever like get thoughts in your head about words, and you think about how words are so funny, and like sometimes words that don't actually go together, they end up sounding like they could go together. Like they actually could be like phrases or words just put together from other words. Like I don't know, just spitballing here. Elevator pants, right? Like, what the hell is elevator pants? Is that even a thing? Elevator pants? But if you say it out loud, if you say elevator pants out loud, it sounds like it could be a thing, you know? Sounds like something that, you know, I don't know if it would be pants that you wear just in an elevator, or that, you know, would be more comfortable in an elevator, that would, you know, make you more safe in that elevator. But I think it could be a thing. I think it could be something where like somebody could invent it, and it would go huge. It'd be huge. People would be paying like all kinds of money for these elevator pants. And another one is chicken and vodka. Think about that. Chicken and vodka. Like, I swear, nobody in this room has probably ever heard those words together, right, back to back. But think about it. Chicken and vodka, doesn't that have a ring to it? You know, sounds like it could be a thing. Like, you know, but you have to say it. You have to say it cool if you're gonna say it. You have to be like chicken and vodka, chicken and vodka. You know, say it with some feeling. I don't know. That's just something that I think about. And I also think about trying to like get rich with like different apps, but like a cool app, you know? Like, there's already an app for people to be able to calculate tips, like a tip calculator app, but that's boring, right? Because, you know, that's easy, you just calculate a tip. But what about those situations in life, those awkward situations, when it's not necessarily a tip you need to calculate, but you're not sure in those situations sometimes in life whether or not a tip should be given to that person, right? Sometimes that happens. You're like, oh, should I tip this guy right now? And you're not quite sure. So I want to take that awkwardness and amplify it. So, you know, I want to create this app where it not only takes, it calculates the tip for you, but it'll tell you whether or not you should tip them. But the way to do it, you have to take a picture of the person. So you have to get up really close with your phone, and just as the guy gets out from underneath your car after putting a new tire on or changing the oil, and he's all greased up and everything, he goes like this, and you take out your phone and you're just like, and then it tells you if you should tip him. I don't know, I think it'd be cool. I'm gonna do it before anybody else takes that idea. Summertime, one thing I always think about every summer, with the ladies walking around, they wear dresses and tank tops, and I don't know, sometimes though they wear like these light jackets or a light sweater over their jacket. Over their dress or tank top. You guys notice this? They'll always wear like a light sweater. You can go to the park or go to a wedding or something. And maybe it's just me, but I'm always thinking in my head, like I call this, and they always do this move with the light sweater, covering it up. They'll go like this. I call it the cleavage cover-up because I'm never quite sure if they're doing that move because they're cold or because they think I'm staring at their cleavage. Which I am, but I don't want them to know that. Hashtag shameless. Speaking of ladies, and I was driving to work the other day, and I was behind a school bus. Gonna like amplify this because everybody's talking in the back and not they're paying attention, but maybe they'll hear me. Driving behind a school bus on my way to work in the morning.
School bus.
And school bus stops. The child gets outside of the house to get inside the school bus. The child's like 10, 11 years old, But you know those overprotective, super like overbearing moms who are holding too tightly onto their children and not letting them grow? I know because I had one of those moms. And so I see as this child is about to get on the bus, the mom actually takes the strap on his backpack and puts the strap on for him. Like this kid's 10, 11 years old, and she's so overprotective. He can't put the backpack on for himself. Come on. And not only does she do that, she opens up the backpack, puts the lunch in the backpack for the kid, while all the other kids are on the bus. Then she actually gets on the bus with him. I swear to God, I'm sitting here in traffic, like behind the bus. The mom got on the bus with the kid, and I'm timing it, like looking at my watch, like how long is she gonna be on this bus? I'm in traffic, waiting behind this bus. I got other cars behind me. It was at least 15, 20 seconds. While this mom is on the school bus, saying goodbye to her kid, embarrassing the hell out of him. And this display happened at least 2 or 3 times. But she was a hot mom, so I guess I got to give her that. She was a hot mom, which I got to give her that. She was an overbearing hot mom. So I guess what was that? An O-MILF, like an O-MILF, overbearing MILF. I'd like to fuck. And I had a tough childhood also. I had a nickname when I was in childhood. But it was kind of cool at first because I actually was like getting noticed by other like kids in my class, which didn't usually happen. Usually if people were talking to me, they were my stuffed animals. So it got to the point when I was in middle school on the school bus, people were chanting my nickname. I was like, oh, this is cool. I have a nickname. They're chanting my name because I had this hat. I was a big fan of the Duke Blue Devils college basketball team, and it just said Duke on the hat. So I'd get on the bus every day, and they would chant, Dookie, Dookie, Dookie. So then I'm like, oh, cool, they're giving me some attention. But then I realized, wait a minute. I'm like watching like shows on TV, and I realized that Dookie is like a name for shit. And I'm like, are they calling me a turd? These kids I thought they were like giving me praise and recognition. I'm like, are they calling me a turd? So at the high school reunion, I asked recently at high school reunion, I asked one of my classmates, what's with that nickname, Dookie? Come on. And he said, we were just calling you that because the Green Day album. So Green Day had that Dookie album. But I was really confused about that nickname. And they're all talking back there, but that's cool. So also another thing that's cool in the summertime, like Bill there, I used to live in Portsmouth, and it's fun. Like they have Market Square Day when all of the vendors come out, and there's people with crafts and tables and stuff, and there's all kinds of tourists everywhere. So I was just sitting there on one of the benches, and a couple asked me to take their picture. So I snapped their picture. They actually gave me $20 just to take their picture. I was like, oh, that's pretty nice. So I took the $20 bill and I put it in my pocket. And another couple, though, came up because they only saw the end of that transaction. They only saw me snap a picture of this couple. They gave me $20. So they said to me, excuse me, sir, are you a professional photographer? I said, what? I thought about it for a second, then I'm like, oh, what the hell? I'll play with it. I'll play along with it. So I said, why, yes. Yes, I am. I took a picture of them, and this time I played it up. I tried to get just the right angle, and I said stand over here because the lighting is better. And they gave me $50. Because people in Portsmouth, some of these tourists, they're rich. They have all this money. So next thing I know, I had a line of people, a line of tourists, all just waiting for me to take their picture because they thought I was some famous photographer for some reason. I made $132 in less than a half an hour. Hashtag shameless. Wrap it up here for you. Speaking of downtown Portsmouth Market Square, I was hanging out on one of the benches, and it's a nice hot summer day, minding my own biz. And I lived down the street, so I had one of those travel coffee mugs that I had some tequila in, going for a leisurely stroll. And I'm sure we've all done it before, you put make yourself a drink, put it in a cup, and walk downtown. So I had some tequila in a travel coffee mug, and I go down there and hanging out. And I go in one of the stores, put the travel coffee mug underneath one of the benches. I come back not even 5 minutes later and it's gone. So I'm like, who the hell steals a travel coffee mug? Like, who the hell does that, I mean, you have all these tourists that are willing to give me like $40 or $50 to take their picture, yet somebody's going to steal like a $4 or $5 travel coffee mug. So I was pretty befuddled by it, and then I out of the corner of my eye, I noticed that there was a police car across the street parked, and so I walk up to the police car, and I say, excuse me, officer. I kneel down, I said, excuse me, officer, I had a travel coffee mug over there underneath that bench with some tequila in it. Did you happen to see what happened to it? Maybe it wasn't the wisest decision to ask the police officer that question. Hashtag shameless. That's my time. Thank you very much.
Jeremy Leveille, ladies and gentlemen. Women that are here, do me a favor. Besides, sorry, I know what you think.